Hi Capricorn, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your December reading. Now, as this is a collective reading, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements where you're likely to find a message. You will find all the other placements in my playlists, so feel free to check them out whenever you want. Right, let's get straight into your reading. So, what is going on for Capricorn in December, Spirit? Can we get some cards for Capricorn, please? How many is that you're giving me? Oh, you're giving me 3. Okay. So your overall energy, we have the Dreamer. So embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. So to me, it looks as though your overall energy is that you're starting some sort of new journey. This could be something that you're going into the month with. It could just be something that you're going throughout the month with. There's a lot of newness in the cards in front of me. So very much you embracing something new. Potentially you're going into a new kind of relationship. Maybe you've got a new job. Maybe you've just got a new outlook in life. But very much you have started some new journey. And you're walking towards a nice little tower, a nice kind of foundational structure there. Doesn't mean that you're going to have disaster coming, but there is a tower in the background on this particular one. That's where he's going. He's going to his castle. Yeah, we've got underneath that renewal, reviewing the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgment of yourself and others. So potentially you've been doing a lot of self-evaluation. You've been looking at the past and you were ready to start fresh. You're ready to move to something that you feel is more serving your purpose. So at the start of the month then, we have the Unity card. So doing the right thing for the right reason, comparing traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, and a spiritually minded community. So potentially this is suggesting that you could be very much getting into your spiritual community. You could be having a lot of faith in the universe to deliver things for you. Now, if you are going into a relationship, this could also be a card of commitment. Now, I'm pretty sure Aquarius had this in the same position. So if you've got Aquarius in your chart, you might want to check that reading out as well. Unity can suggest a long-term commitment. So potentially a marriage or just a serious long-term commitment in relationship standards. So it could be that you're going into a new phase of that, of commitment. Maybe you're in a marriage already. Maybe you've just got married at the start of the month. But yeah, very much a card of tradition, traditional approaches to things, conformity as well. But very much having a lot of faith in things. Let's get some clarity on what that Unity card could represent for you. Okay, so we have a 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. So to me, you are leaving something behind. You've fed up of waiting for something to materialize, and you are very much starting something fresh. So whether you were in a relationship or a long-term commitment and you're walking away from one, and you've kind of given up hope on it, whether you feel like you want a long-term commitment and you weren't in one, and this is you now deciding, actually I'm going to go and find somebody that wants to be in a long-term commitment. It could even be that you are finally giving up and letting the universe bring things to you. You're walking away from holding out. Maybe you were waiting patiently, hoping certain things would come to fruition. Maybe you'd put a lot of ideas out in the past, sown some seeds, as we put it, but it's like you're cutting your losses. You're giving up on whatever was there and you are moving forward. So very much putting your faith in the universe to bring things to you. Now, we do also have the Chariot in the reverse. So You are a little bit stuck in your head with regards to this. It does feel like you've not really got much forward movement. Potentially you want to throw in the towel, but you could be arguing with yourself about it as well. The Chariot, when it's in the reverse, it's very much a stuck energy. It is also Cancer. The unity is Taurus. Yeah, so if you've got somebody in your energy, they could be one of those. But to me, it feels very much like your head and your heart are not in sync at the moment. And you're just feeling a little bit stuck. You don't feel like you're having the success that you want at the very start of the month. And that's potentially why you're throwing in the towel, because you're just not getting the success. Now, we do have the Devil here as well. So that is your Capricorn energy. So it does suggest there could be certain vices that are contributing towards this, potentially some negative attributes, maybe addictions. It could be overthinking is always a negative attribute to some people. You know, it could definitely be something a little bit toxic that could be keeping you feeling stuck. Now, to me, it's suggesting that you've got something that you need to break free from. Maybe you've been in a toxic long-term relationship and you've been feeling stuck, but you're ready to hand in the towel. And you just don't know quite how to do it because you've been stuck, you know, with somebody's very negative behaviour, very toxic kind of environment there. Now, it could be something to do with work as well. Unity could also represent a stable job, and it could be that you've decided that it's time to move away from this. It was too toxic for you, but you feel like you're stuck at the moment because you haven't been able to find a replacement job for it just yet. So you feel like you're bound to the job, potentially overworking as well with that Devil card. The Devil card is any kind of negative contributions. I mean, he can sometimes be a good card, but I believe with what's going on here with everything, it would suggest to me that there are a few negative things that you do need to potentially leave behind. Things that are keeping you bound, like say overworking, could be addictions, could be people taking advantage. You know, it doesn't have to be you with a negative energy. It could be somebody else coming towards you with negativity. But very much something that you feel like you need to leave behind, but you are feeling a little bit stuck and bound at the moment with that. Now, it could also be, you know how I was saying at the beginning that it could be that you're going into a long-term relationship. Maybe you're trying to leave toxic patterns that you've had for yourself in the past so that you can look to move forward and have that long-term relationship that you've decided that you want. And it could very much be that you're trying to leave behind old negative patterns and behaviours, but you might not be having too much success with that Chariot in the reverse, or at least you could be feeling like you're not having much success with it. If it is with regards to just you feeling more spiritual, then it just looks like you're leaving things in the past that no longer serve you. It could be a little bit of a challenge because it might be something where you could have been addicted to certain things in the past, certain behaviours that you had, and that could be very much why you were a little bit stuck there. Now, your challenge, we have the Ace of Spring. So it's time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. So potentially starting something that you were very passionate about could be a bit of a challenge. Whatever it is going to bring you, or you've got a lot of energy for it, could bring you a lot of joy as well, possibly some needed finances with regards to this. But let's take a look and see why the Ace of Spring is a challenge. Okay, so we have a Five of Swords. Now this is in the reverse, so from what I can see, it does look as though this Ace of Spring is going to cause a few disruptions. Maybe there's a few people that have betrayed you in the past, stabbed you in the back a little bit. It could also be a bit of self-sabotage here. and you needing to walk away from it. So it could be this whole stuck energy could be causing you a few frustrations with you starting something new. We have a Four of Cups. So you are feeling a little bit bored. Maybe you're doing a little bit of daydreaming as well. And that could be very much part of this challenge, because yes, you're going towards things that are very much something that you're dreaming of, but maybe certain things are a little bit out of scope with your dreams. They are treasured dreams, don't get me wrong, but there's only one cup here that's empty. You've got 3 cups that are full. She's missing this cup completely that's behind her. She's concentrating on the empty cup, not looking at what's around her. So there's a lot of options that you've got around you, potentially, and that could be part of the challenge. It's channeling your energy into the ones that you want and not missing opportunities. We have a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. So that's a couple of Taurus cards now. So potentially you could be coming across a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, she's somebody that's not really interested in domestic affairs, very much still likes the luxuries in life, but has no money to spend on them. So it could be somebody that expects you to spend a lot on them. Maybe you are doing a good chunk of spending, so money could be coming in for you and going straight back out. They're also somebody that is not really, like I say, they're not really interested in family. They're a very selfish queen. Now, could be a masculine as well. Doesn't have to be a feminine queen. They're just personality traits. So swap them as you feel fit. But yeah, very much, this could be somebody in the energy. It could be that you've got somebody around you that is expecting you to give to them quite a lot. Maybe you're expected to pay for a certain lifestyle, and that could be why this new passionate journey is a bit of a challenge. Maybe you're feeling like it's not quite for you. You're looking at other options. It could be that you are, maybe you don't feel like something's very stable here. But there is a beginning to stability. We have an Ace of Pentacles. So whatever this Ace of Spring is, it is going to be a start of a lot of new abundance for you as well. And potentially that's why there's so much of a challenge. Maybe you've got somebody in your energy that feels like with you having this new abundance, you've got to be spending out a lot on them. And they could be coming in to try and get hold of your money. So do be wary of that. And that could be very much why it's a challenge. You're trying to walk away from people with this Five of Swords that are doing that. You are looking elsewhere. You don't want that kind of energy. You're ignoring it. You're trying to pretend it's not there with this daydreaming, with that Four of Cups. If you do get through this challenge and deal with this Queen of Pentacles, we have a Magician in your outcome. So you can do anything, take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. So very much, again, another one, something else coming through to say about a brand new start. Now you have got 3 aces so far and 2 5s. If you are seeing reoccurring numbers anywhere, they are usually a sign from the universe that you're on the right track. So do check them out. Sometimes they might just have a bit of a message for you just to keep you on the right track. But the Magician here is somebody that is extremely confident. They've got a lot of skills. They've got a lot of talent, and they will try and make magic happen. So very much something suggesting that, you're going to be making things happen. You're going to be getting what it is you want. You're going to be making that magic happen, manifesting it, going towards it with skill. However it is you want it, you've got the confidence to go for it. So let's get some clarification on this Magician. That's too many cards, Spirit. Okay, so the Hermit came out first. Now, he's in the reverse, so it just looked to me as though you've done a lot of inner soul searching. Potentially you've spent some time on your own as well. This particular Hermit wants to come out of being alone. He doesn't like being alone. He gets a bit lonely being alone. So potentially you're going to be looking at socializing at the end of the month, where you might normally be a bit of a solitary creature. Maybe you are looking to get out there, get in touch with other people. It doesn't have to be at the end of the month, obviously, just throughout December. Obviously, it is the time for holidays and celebrations, so this could very much be you going out and socialising after learning a lot of lessons. We have an 8 of Pentacles telling me very much that you are going to be extremely skilled. This is very much you working hard, and you've got the money coming in to show that. You've got, you know, a lot of abundance. This is a great card of stability as well, showing that you are working hard towards what you want. So very much with that Magician and that 8 of Pentacles and that Hermit, it's showing me that you've learned a lot of lessons. You've done a lot of working things out, and you're now working on what it is that you want. And then we have a King of Wands. Now, whether you've manifested this person to come in with that Magician, or whether this is your fiery, passionate energy with this new start that you've got in the middle of the month with whatever it is, or whether this is somebody that you're going to be working with or that is coming towards you, I'm not sure. But the King of Wands, fire energy, so Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We do have Virgo here with the Hermit. That's why I tried to say Virgo, because I'm looking at him as I'm saying the King of Wands. The King of Wands is somebody who's very loyal, very passionate, and he's a great leader. He's got a lot of charisma as well. Obviously, it doesn't have to be masculine, it can be a feminine. Swap it as you feel fit. But this does suggest to me that somebody may be coming into you that's going to be very passionate. Now, it could be a boss. Like I say, it could simply be your energy. You could have a lot of passion for whatever it is you're working towards. But I feel like you're bringing this person in. You're drawing this person into you while you're manifesting and working towards something. And I feel that they feel like they've got the passion and the drive that can help you succeed and get where you want. And they've got a lot of fiery passion for you. I do feel like this is somebody that's going to bring you some extra creativity as well, and help you along the way with whatever it is, whatever this new start is that you're going towards. Right. Now, let's get you a Spirit of the Animal Oracle, and we'll get you some Whispers of the Ocean as well to see what other messages Spirit's got for you. That was an awful shuffle. Okay, so we've got Loon, intuitive. So listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Which is a little bit odd. It's telling you that, you know, get away from busy life and seek solitude. But I suppose that Hermit is you coming out of solitude. So you might be going into a little bit of solitude at the beginning of the month and then coming out of it at the end of the month. Or after your challenge, at least. Right, let's get you some Whispers of the Ocean Oracle. And obviously, you know, interacting with your spiritual community doesn't always mean going out in public, does it? And interacting with people. You could just be interacting with your spirit guides and ancestors. Okay, so Whispers of the Ocean. Let me get one more. Thank you. Ooh. So we've got Back on Task. I think that's a squid. Doesn't look like an octopus. It could be an octopus, but I think it's more a squid. And then we've got a sea cucumber. Every step counts. So back on task then. Be sure you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule, or a project you're working on. All could use some fine-tuning. And then every step counts. There is an advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. Okay, Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading, Capricorn. It does look as though you've got a fantastic December coming up. Good luck. If you did enjoy your reading today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. And if you do want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, if you press that subscription button and press the notification bell, it will let you know when I am posting new content. So very much good luck for December. I hope you have a fantastic one. And thank you for joining me.